Hey, welcome back to the channel. So I just finished watching Breaking Bad season 2 episode 8, I believe, and it was really good. It was phenomenal. It was fun. It was interesting. I was emotionally invested. It was funny. It was like fucking Tom and Jerry. Like at some points I was like, this is giving me like Tom and Jerry camp. So first and foremost, I want to say I met Saul Goodman this episode, and he is a fucking card. I don't even use language like that, but like the only way I can describe Saul Goodman is he is a card. Like he's a card. That's just it. He, like, the character is so fun and like, I don't know, man. I see why he got his own spin-off show. I really do. I really understand it because every second he's on the screen, I'm just like enthralled. So he comes in and he's like, hey, to Badger, he's like, I hope you didn't say anything stupid, which is, I hope you didn't say anything at all. Badger's so dumb, man. Come on. But I mean, I probably would have fell for it too because that cop, as Saul said, was young as hell. And so like, I wouldn't have assumed that he was a cop either. But at the same time, you know, I guess it's hard. I'm like, I guess it would just be hard to tell who's a snitch and who's actually a customer. I guess it would really be hard to tell. And sometimes the cops can turn the customers into snitches. So it's like, you have potential to fuck up at every turn. So this episode, we didn't get a lot of the family drama. What we did get was Marie, Walt, and Hank. Very, very good episode for them. Is Hank doing drugs? I don't know. Or maybe he was just deeply breathing before he went into work because he turned into his bubbly self when he went back to his original job. He, I guess, got laid off from his promotion, or it's in the works. It's being talked about. It's being discussed if he's going to go back there. But for now, it looks like he's back in his original office, which he is seemingly very happy about. Now, this goes back into the whole toxic masculinity thing. Marie's like, Hank won't talk to me at all. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. I know that X, Y, and Z traumatic shit happened, and he's shutting me out. So Walt takes it upon himself. And I love how, like, okay, I feel like I'm rambling, but I don't care. I love how shit has, like, double meanings. Like, Walt will say some sus shit, and it's like, and then he can play it off by saying something else. Like, at first he's like, oh, okay, first of all, let's tap into the toxic masculinity thing. Hank would rather grin and bear that shit. Actually, it speaks to the whole culture. Right? He's like, if I go and get psychiatric care, I can kiss my career goodbye. Isn't that confidential information? Or maybe like, maybe they had to wait on a law to make it confidential. I should look up when HIPAA started. I should look that up. Because HIPAA, like, states that your employer has no right to know about your medical anything. And so the fact that he's like, oh, my career, nah, I can't go get psychiatric care. Christ. And then I also enjoyed how he was like, you can talk to, Walt's like, you can talk to me or Marie. And Hank's immediately like, fuck it, I guess I'll talk to Walt. Fuck it. He's like, let me talk to a man. I can't bring my emotions and my psyche to my wife. Which again, toxic masculinity, because I feel like Marie probably would have a lot of good shit to say to him, especially since she's a fucking nurse. So Hank's basically like, yeah, I'm fucking terrified, blah, 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 like, I'm scared. And then, like, the double meanings and shit, Walt's like, I can relate to you, like, about the line of work. And Hank's like, fuck? Like, it was relevant to the line of work, how Walt's a drug dealer and Hank is obviously an officer, a DEA agent. But at the same time, it was a double meaning because he's like, oh no, like, I have cancer and I'm scared all the time. But, you know, ever since my diagnosis, I haven't really been scared anymore. Like, the fear is gone. Which I feel like was a pretty nice save. At the same time, I do feel like it's still sus. And then, like, the whole, oh, he's bald. Oh, he's old. All this shit, like, it's obviously Walt. And I'm just so confused as to how Hank wasn't like, okay, the missing chemistry gear in Walt's science classroom. And then bald, old, it's fucking Walt. Like, how is that not his first guess? My only explanation is, it's like, okay, since this is a relative, I'm choosing to kind of be blind to it. You know how it's like, I really don't want it to be this person, therefore I convince myself that it's not. So I completely block the possibility of it being them out of my mind. I feel like that's kind of what he's going through, because Hank's a smart guy. And all of the clues are right there in front of him that it's Walt. But since it is Walt, he has this sort of cognitive dissonance in his brain or some shit. He's like, nah, it's not Walt. Like, it makes sense that it'd be Walt. Chemistry teacher, bald, you know, gonna die. Now he learns that he's fucking fearless, right? He has all of this shit, and I feel like it's all gonna catch up to him. On to some less pressing shit. Jesse's, you know, him and his girlfriend who lives next door, they're kicking it for real. They're having coitus. And yeah, they have a cute little couple thing going on. They're cute or whatever. I'm still kind of confused as to how Jesse's ugly ass bagged her. I do not find Jesse attractive at all, not even in the slightest. So the fact that he could get a bad emo GF has me a little shook, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like Skylar is wearing less and going out more. She went to work in like a low V-neck revealing shirt. Well, it's like, damn, don't you guys get casual days? And she's like, well, it's work. Everyone's gonna be there. And he's like, all right. But no, she's feeding into it. She loves the attention. She's like, she's eating it up. She's eating it up. And then lastly, I just want to talk about Saul Goodman again. He's hysterical. Like, I was laughing. I was like out loud, like not just like LMAO. Like, I was actually like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, ha. Anyways, I can't wait to see more of Saul Goodman. I cannot wait to see if Walt's gonna do kind of this partnership with Saul. I know he is. I can't wait to see how Badger's gonna get off. Badger's voice grates my fucking ears. Why does he sound like that? It literally grates my ears. I really dislike hearing him speak. And lastly, the whole debacle with, what's it called? With the Jimmy, whatever guy sitting at the wrong bench. Absolutely hilarious. Hysterical. Hank is pushing shit, bro. He's really gonna get Jesse in trouble. He really is. Even though that scene was very funny. First of all, he's being obvious. Second of all, like, come on. Maybe I'm making that up. Didn't Hank put a tracking device on Walt's car? Did I fucking hallucinate that? Did I hallucinate that? I'm pretty sure Hank put a tracking device on Walt's car. So I feel like at some point, Hank's gonna trace his driving abouts and see that, oh shit, he made it to that scene early as fuck. Why? And then he's just gonna be piecing some shit together like Light Yagami from Death Note. I feel like I cannot wait to see how this shit blows up in everyone's face. And I think it's so funny that Saul declined Walt's first bribe. He's like, 10K? No. And so they went and kidnapped him. Hold on. The $5 bill and the $1 bill that Walt and Jesse put in his pocket. When I first saw that shit, I was like, oh, he's gonna use that shit to ID them, fingerprints, so on and so forth. Like, it's over for them. That's what I originally thought. And like, maybe that's still a possibility at some point, but I don't know. It seems like Saul and Walt are pretty good partners, or they're gonna turn out to be pretty good partners. That's how it seems for right now. But I know Saul's in it for the money. So if Walt does some shit he doesn't like, Saul can literally get Walt like destroyed easily. But he did flex to him. I found you. It was easy. I can be an officer. I can be a cop. You are too easy. Let me help you. And so we just have to see where it goes from here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.